Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the September 2023 reading for the zodiac sign of Libra. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages that I receive, as well as meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. But let's go and jump in and get started. In column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close, so last few weeks or month. Column number 2, we're going to take a general look at what's coming for September. We're also going to do a money column, a love column, and the 5th and final column. We're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We'll also do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you. I apologize in advance, Libra. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm obviously not feeling the best today, but hopefully, again, you can hear me okay. But let's go ahead and get started in column number 1, what's wrapping up and coming to a close. So we have the summary affirmation card of I feel transformed. So some significant change, some transformation in the last few weeks for you, Libra. This is always so neat to see. Again, when I feel like I see the transformation card, like change isn't significant. Transformation is something so much greater. But let's take a look and see what happened these last few weeks or month for you. See what other messages I can provide you. First, we have the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is a card of waiting. It's delayed success. You plant these pentacles and then you're waiting for something to grow. So potentially coming off of a period of waiting there for you. The next card that we have is the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is a card of going through a necessary transition. So this is a change that had to happen. Furthermore, this is a transformation that needed to happen. So something that you really needed here, something you've been waiting for, Libra. And at the bottom here, we have this 8 of Cups, another great message to echo that. The 8 of Cups is about withdrawing, retreating, moving on. I always tell people with the 8 of Cups, the grass is greener on the other side. You see these cups are stacked here nicely. They're nice 8 cups. But it's seeking something better on the other side of this transformation. Taking a look at our clarifiers, let's see what other messages I can provide you here. First up, we have the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is a card of skill, quality, craftsmanship. Potentially we were waiting until we can truly put our best foot forward. That's a message I'm hearing here, Libra. The next card that we have is the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles is a card of weighing your options. Potentially we weren't sure which direction we wanted to transform as well. So that could have been part of what was in question. I think you had multiple paths, multiple opportunities available to you, so having to weigh those options. Also, the 2 of Pentacles sometimes can be a busy card, so perhaps you were a little too busy to go through this transformation any sooner than you did. At the bottom here, we have the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups, again, is a decision card. So anytime we have 2 of something on a card, so there's the 2 of Pentacles. This is also very much so a relationship card, too. So there could be a relationship that's helping you move through this transformation. This could also be a transformation for a relationship specifically. Okay, now let's take a look at our next column, which is just general, what's coming for the month of September. The cat is kind of laying in that spot, but we'll work around him, I suppose. But for our summary affirmation card for what's coming for September, we have the card, I am Crown of Creation. There must be something going on with planetary alignment. I feel like I've seen this card a lot this month here, Libra. But when I see this card, it's really important to know that now is the time to get things done. Now is the time to create the things that you want, especially fresh off of this transformation. So just be very thoughtful, be very clear on what you want. Now is the time to create with that card. So let's go ahead and see, though, what we have for this column. First up, we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords can be kind of a gossipy, dramatic card, so be careful of that. One thing I'm going to say about this, if you're working on something, which you definitely will be with this Crown of Creation card, working on creating something significant, it may be best to not share with people. Like I said, there's kind of like some gossip, some drama. Potentially somebody could try and discourage you to do something. So just keep that in mind. I feel like as you're creating, as you're working through this, I would kind of keep quiet. I would kind of keep to yourself on it here, Libra. The next card that we have is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords can be a card of loss, depression, heartbreak. When we see the Three of Swords, it's about pulling the sword from our own heart and doing some healing. I do feel like there's something that we have to get past or get over to fully unlock this ability to create. Perhaps it was something that was already said to you, like somebody had already discouraged you or told you you couldn't do something with the Page of Swords, and maybe now it's how do we get over that. At the bottom here we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a very traditional card, a very conventional card. This is also saying we need to do something out of the box. In order to create, we need to do something other than what we've done before here, Libra. Let's take a look at our clarifiers though and see what other messages I can give you. First up, we have the Seven of Wands. This is a card of protecting yourself, having to defend yourself. So this is kind of exactly what I was thinking it would be, or what I would be concerned about for you. With that Page of Swords, again, it's gossipy, it's drama, it's prying eyes. It's like somebody trying to discourage you, and then this is going to put you into that place where you have to defend yourself or defend your idea. So again, I would just kind of lay low on this, Libra, and not provide a lot of information as to what you're working on. Kind of live your truth, live your peace quietly, so do your creation pretty silently so you don't get in this position of having to defend what you're working on. The next card that we have is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is a busy card. It's also having a lot of different things going on. So again, there's something that we need to move past, and it's saying we haven't been able to do that yet just because there's been so many other things. So be keeping in mind, Libra, I do think there's something we need to heal from, something that we need to recover or remedy to fully unlock this kind of creation that we're working towards this month. And at the bottom here, we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a card about being resourceful. We were saying with the Hierophant, this is very traditional, very conventional. In this case, again, we need to do something differently. We need to do something in a way that we haven't done it before. So use your resources, your time, your money, your energy in a way that you haven't used it before to help support this creation. Okay, taking a look now at our next column, we're going to take a look at anything related to money. So quick money affirmation to start us off here. It says, I created blank this month. I created blank amount of money this month. Okay, the cat is not the best card holder there. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have. Whatever you associate with money here, Libra. First up, we have the Six of Cups. I think you're going to be getting a gift this month, which is super exciting. That's what that cup is between the two of them there. This could also be a reunion. So you could be getting reconnected with somebody that you've worked with before. So pretty clear messages on both of those there. So definitely receiving a gift of some sort from employer, coworker, boss. But also it seems like we're getting reconnected with somebody you've worked with previously. We have the King of Cups here at the bottom. This is about being very supportive, being very tolerant, being empathetic. I feel like this is support you're receiving, so I like this energy. I like this feeling. I feel like you're in a position where you're well supported on what you're working on right now in your career. So neat message, not one we get a lot, but it's nice to know, nice to hear. At the bottom here we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a very active card. It's about taking action, potentially a new project, a new undertaking. But this is the action card, the activity card. This is the in motion card there. Taking a look at our clarifiers, let's see what other messages we've got here. First up, we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is a card This is about keeping and maintaining boundaries. So do keep that in mind with the Nine of Wands, potentially as you get reconnected. I don't feel like this is like a hostile reconnection by any means, so I think it's somebody who'll be excited. But it does seem like there needs to be some sort of boundaries there. So just keep boundaries top of mind. The Nine of Wands is also a persistence card, which I'm not super surprised to see because it does look like we're taking on something new. And again, it's pretty evident that there's a call to action there. So be persistent, be active, be taking action. The next card that we have is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a card of worry, grief, nightmares. I think you're kind of questioning here if you're being supported, Libra, or maybe there was some doubt around it or some concerns around it. But I feel like you're definitely going to see this come to fruition. Again, the King of Cups. It is very caring, very supportive, very tolerant, very empathetic. So I have no doubts that you'll get that support that you need, even though I know that potentially you have a little bit of doubt about it there. I think this person will kind of prove themselves to you in this next month, if that makes sense. At the bottom here, we have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is a card of desire for long-term security. This is like moving towards the things that you want. This new project, this new task, I think will move you closer to where you want to go. It's also going to bring clarity about what you want and don't want. So I like this call to action. I like this movement. Again, very insightful. It's leading to some good insights there. Okay, now let's take a look at our next column, which is anything related to love. So click love message to start us off here. The past is now behind you. Release it, embrace it. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Okay, so in this column, we're going to talk anything related to love, family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever you associate with love here, Libra. Let's see what we've got going on. The first card that we have is the Death card. I always like to indicate the Death card does not actually mean death, but it does indicate transformation, which I'm not surprised to see because we've already highlighted some of the recent transformations. So I feel like there's change. It's time to move on. I do feel like there's a relationship we're ending or moving on from here, Libra. Just being kind of direct and blunt there based on the spread of cards we see. The Death card is saying like, now is the time to move on. Now is the time to move forward. The next card that we have is the World card. The World card is the last card in the Major Arcana. It is a card of endings. It's a card of completion. So I think we have two cards here saying that there will be an ending, that will be moving on to something new. And then the Seven of Swords down here, you see this person gathering their stuff and moving on. So again, moving on, moving away from this relationship here, Libra. So I do think there is a relationship that's ending, a relationship we're moving forward from. Let's take a look at our clarifiers. First up, we have the Justice card. The Justice card is a card of truth. I think you found out some sort of information or you found out some sort of truth. That's really the motivator, the driver behind wanting to move forward, wanting to transform away. That didn't quite come out the way I meant it to. But I do, again, see the ending and moving forward there. The next card that we have is the Six of Swords. Anytime we have the Six of Swords, this is a card of a necessary transition. You see this boat is heading in a nice forward, positive direction. So again, confirming it is, I think, a change that we need to make, an ending that we need to have. We need to proceed forward here. And at the bottom, we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, award, recognition, good news, success. So I think we'll be glad that we made this move. It seems like it's time to move on, to let this relationship go. All indicators, there's a lot of change and ending cards all in one column there for you. Okay, let's take a look now at our fifth and final column, which is a message from our future self or spirit guides. So some information to carry into the month of September. We have the card, I Will Inspire. So this is about getting inspired. This is about getting motivated here, Libra. So let's see what messages we've got here. So first up we have the Seven of Cups. When I see the Seven of Cups, first off, this can be a busy card. You see there's something different happening in all of 7 of these cups. This can also be a card, though, of being kind of non-committal. So again, there's lots of options here. We do need to get inspired. We need to get motivated. I'm almost hearing we need to get focused, but it's hard because there's so many different things happening here. The next card that I see is the Five of Swords. This is kind of coming through as like something popping up. Sometimes this can be a conflict. I don't necessarily know that it is in this context, but it's like things keep popping up. I think you want to focus on something. I think you want to be inspired. I think you want to be motivated. Again, I see you wanting to focus in and work on one thing here, Libra, but it's like we have so many different things going on that it's hard to commit. Then things keep popping up with the Five of Swords. At the bottom here, we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card of trusting your intuition, trusting your gut. I feel like you'll know the time to take action, but you kind of have to sort through these other things first, if that makes sense. You have all these different things going on. These things keep popping up. So you will know the time to get motivated, to get inspired, to take action. Let's go ahead and take a look at our clarifiers, though. First up, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Love to see this. This is a card of luxury. This is a card of enjoyment. This is a card of gains. I do think you're going to be getting the opportunity, or in this case, gaining the opportunity to focus on what you want. But again, you kind of have to sort through all of the things that are happening right now. The next card that we have is the Ace of Wands. Anytime we have an ace card, it's something new. In this case, I feel like new things just keep popping up. It's like you have a whole mirage of things happening right now. At the bottom here, though, we do have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a card of good luck, good fortune, but it is a turning point here, which I love to see. So I think you're going to have the opportunity. There will be a shift, so you'll have the chance to refocus and get inspired and get motivated on this one thing. But you kind of have to keep sorting through all these other things that happen until you get to this turning point here, Libra. Okay, at this time I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use the Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, if you can pause your video here and think of them. But question number 1, we have the Two of Clubs. This is number 46 card. That's going to be a no. Question number 2, we have the Two of Diamonds. This is number 18 card. That's going to be a yes. And question number 3, we have the Ace of Clubs. This is number 31 card. That's going to be a no. So no, yes, no. We're also going to pull a card from our Healing Stones deck. This is a crystal to keep with you through the month of September. We have Emerald, which is good for harmony, beauty, really opens you up, revitalizes, and gives you a wonderful sense of togetherness. Last but not least, we're going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck. Libra, your healing note says, I wish I could show you when you are lonely or in the darkness the astonishing light of your own being. Thank you so much, Libra, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, Libra, and I hope you have a wonderful September.